Fellow INFJs, you have no idea how magnetic you are. You may think you're quiet or even invisible, but actually the truth is that people notice you a lot more than you think. So I'm going to share with you 3 magnetism points that you just carry within naturally. First one, you have a presence that feels safe. On those times when you may feel tired, you may feel a bit quieter, you don't really want to talk much, I'd love for you to remember that your presence is a safe space for the other people. So instead of beating yourself up for this and feeling like you don't belong, like you're invisible, like you're just failing at being social, I'd love for you to acknowledge that the way that you listen, the way you make space for the other person, is truly special and precious. And people feel it. Believe me, people feel it because it's a really rare quality. You may have noticed that most people love talking about themselves, but don't show much interest in other people, don't ask many questions, and may not be giving you the floor much in order for you to express yourself. So you have the ability to do this for other people, and that's a wonderful strength. Just knowing this is going to help you feel like you do belong, even when you're quieter, even when you don't say much, because you are offering this space for other people. You make people feel like they can finally be themselves comfortably. You are different, believe me. My mission as a mentor for introverts and sensitive people is, of course, to allow you to show up in your value and to claim your place in the world, to express yourself safely and freely. But in those moments when you're quieter because your energy battery may run out, that happens as introverts, then this is a little reminder for you that you are still magnetic even in those times. Second magnetism point, you have a depth that sparks curiosity. You have a depth that makes people curious, that makes people want to know more. There's a kind of mystery around you as an INFJ. Maybe sometimes people are going to need you to start opening up before they allow themselves to really show their interest in you, to really express that curiosity. But it is there. That's the INFJ mystery. And you notice details that people miss. You're aware of subtleties, of emotions, of the unspoken. You may ask questions that no one else asks. And you may notice moments that people don't even acknowledge. That contributes to your mystery, and it is not something that you're faking. It is just part of who you are, part of how you show up in the world, part of how you are. And it might be intimidating for certain people, but it took me a while to fully realize this. And by working with my introvert clients, including many INFJs, I really noticed how they do carry this depth, this deep sense of meaning and purpose and mystery, and how for the outsider, it can feel a little bit intimidating sometimes because it feels really deep. But that's a strong quality, that's part of your charisma. Number 3, you show authentic care that is rare. You genuinely care, not in a performative way, but in a way that is truly felt, that is really true to you. I noticed that all of my intuitive introverted clients, they always care, they always truly have interest in other people. It is never fake. When you encourage someone, it is thoughtful, it is real. And because so much of the world is rushing, shallow and distracted, you really bring this very precious peace to anyone who meets you and spends time with you. People are drawn to that. Even if they never say it out loud, a lot of people are not going to actually tell you that they do admire you, that there are a lot of things that they love about you. They're not necessarily going to say it out loud. However, it is there. And the funny thing is that you probably don't know that you're magnetic, you probably don't feel it, simply because you're not trying to be magnetic. It is just something that is natural to you, that is inherent to your depth and sensitivity as an INFJ. And that's the beauty of it. Your charisma, your magnetism comes from your heart. It comes from something really deep and natural within you. It is authentic. You don't need to be louder to be seen. You just need to allow yourself to show up. That's all. If you are ready to show up in your value and to own your natural magnetism, I made a free Calm Confidence workbook that is going to be great for introverts, INFJs, sensitive people like you, to help you be comfortable in your own skin, to help you fully embrace this charisma and magnetism that is naturally yours. You can download it in the description box below. And let me know in the comments, which parts of your INFJ magnetism have you noticed? I'd love to know. Let's support each other here. I will see you in the next video. Sending you much love. Bye.